Hi everyone, this is Bill, back with another video. Now the video you're about to see is unlike any video that I've done in the past, or will probably do in the future. A few months ago, my friend Jack invited me to join him for the 2022 running of the Big Bend Open Road Race. His normal navigator was unable to go, so I jumped at the chance. So in this video, the well-worn hiker goes racing. Jack and I have been friends for 26 years. He was actually the first person I met when I came to College Station to interview for a ministry position at the church he attended. We're only 2 days apart in age and we share a lot of the same interests. I knew early in our friendship of his interest in motorsports and his desire to build a replica of a Shelby Cobra. Jack began to race in the Big Bend Open Road Race in 2012 in this car, a replica of a Shelby Cobra. The Cobra was a brainchild of a man named Carroll Shelby, an East Texas chicken farmer who also happened to be a world-class racing driver. It was Shelby who came up with the idea of combining a lightweight British sports car with a high-horsepower American V8 engine. Shelby found the car he was looking for. It was called an AC-Ace. Then he set out to find an engine. The story goes that he first approached Chevrolet about using their small block V8 engine. But Chevrolet, who built the Corvette, was not keen on the idea of having a competition for that car. So then he approached Ford, who had just released a new lightweight small block V8 engine, and Ford jumped at the chance. The first models were produced with a 260 cubic inch V8 engine, while later models were powered by the well-known 289. Eventually the Cobra was powered by the 427 and the 428 cubic inch engines. With the price of the original Cobra now in the millions of dollars, the market for a quality replica has been strong for over 40 years. Chances are that if you see a Cobra being driven on the street, it's a replica. Jack is part of a group known as Team Cobra. Nearly all these men began to race in the Big Bend in Cobras that they had built. But more than just racers, these men support the local schools above and beyond their participation in the race. This year they will donate almost $7,000 to special projects in schools in Sanderson and Fort Stockton. Over the last 5 years, many of these men have sold the Cobras that they built and purchased newer, updated cars, built with racing in mind. The car that Jack and several other members of Team Cobra chose was this one, a Shelby Mustang GT350. The GT350 dates back to 1965 and was the result of another collaboration between Ford Motor Company and Carroll Shelby. Ford decided they needed a racing version of their new Mustang, so they turned to Carroll Shelby, whose company, Shelby American, modified the stock Mustang 2+2 that became the GT350. Although there have been several GT350s built over the years, in my opinion, the true spiritual successor to the 1965 model is this one. It follows the same recipe for success that Shelby used in 1965. It's got better tires, better brakes, better suspension, and a higher horsepower engine. Plus, this car spent thousands of hours in the wind tunnel to gain an edge in speed and stability. The Big Bend Open Road Race started in 1998. It was originally called the Roger Ward Classic Racing Society. It was named after and supported by two-time Indy 500 winner Roger Ward. The race organizers limit the field to no more than 155 cars. Although there is an unlimited class where there are no speed restrictions, most of the cars are entered into various speed classes, with class target speeds beginning at 100 miles an hour, increasing by 5 mile per hour increments through 150. I will serve as Jack's navigator for this year's race. Since we know the course will run from Fort Stockton, Texas to Sanderson, Texas, and back, I won't have to figure out which road to take. Instead, my job will be to track our time and let Jack know what kind of corner we're approaching. We're entered in the 130 mile an hour class. Our goal is to drive each 59-mile-long leg in exactly 27 minutes and 13.846 seconds. Not only does Jack's car have to pass tech inspection, so do we. Because of the speed class we're running, I have to have a full flame retardant driving suit, shoes and gloves, an approved helmet, a Hans device, and arm restraints. After tech inspection, I make my way over to the navigator's meeting. Jack has done all he can to make my job easier by supplying me with a spreadsheet configured for our 130 mile an hour speed. I can see down to the second where each turn, bridge, ranch entrance, and house is located along our route. The racers begin to assemble at Rooney Park at 5:30 on race day. From pre-grid, we make our way to the starting line south of Fort Stockton. The cars line up in order of their speed class. The fastest classes begin the race first, with the cars flagged off at varying intervals. Since the goal for each car is to hit their target speed, if we pass someone on the course, that means we're either too fast or they're too slow. We're in grid spot 50, meaning 49 cars will start ahead of us. Okay, we're at the starting line. I'm going to put my equipment on to see if I can even do this. We're using full race equipment here, so here we go. Glasses off. Okay, so we're going there. Now we're going to go see if I can get in the car. Okay, here we go. Into the car we go. We'll be depending on a countdown timer and smartphone GPS, both mounted on the steering wheel, as well as a dash-mounted GPS that will show elapsed time, top speed, and average speed for me to monitor. I also have my course notes and a handheld stopwatch. Although we've had the opportunity to drive the course from the south, I'm beginning to wish we'd had the chance to drive it from the north as well. Alrighty.
Give him thumbs up. Okay, we'll pull up, you'll hit the enter button. I will zero this one, so put my glove back on.
Oh, come on.
Don't hit it yet.
Alright.
Don't hit it until we pull up there.
Okay. I will, but I gotta see it. Alright, we're reset. Now we're reset.
Here we go.
Okay.
Hand on the stopwatch.
Oh crap, where's the stopwatch? Stopwatch going down. Once off the line, we gain our target speed quickly. But to achieve our average, we must go over that speed for a short time to make up for the time taken accelerating to speed.
Took that at 145. Tires started singing a little bit.
Okay.
Average is 123.
It takes a while for Jack's steering wheel mounted GPS to catch up with our real-time average. At our first checkpoint, we've discovered we're too fast.
Jack, we're about 20 seconds fast.
Well, we still haven't caught up to 120, average 125. What's the average say there?
I'm just telling you on timing.
Okay, that's a 134 point something, so need to slow down. The average speed on this, I'm gonna ignore it because it's obviously not right.
Okay. We're still up about 19 seconds, according to this.
Yeah, I'm gonna just run it about 120, 125
All right.
for a while.
The beginning of the southbound course contains more straightaways than curves. Many drivers in this race will go faster than their target speed early in each leg, and then slow down on the curvy bits. So even though we're a bit too fast early on, we should be able to adjust our speed throughout the southbound legs. After a few minutes of speeds approaching 145 miles an hour, it's easy to forget the speeds that we're running.
Now we got a right. Then blind left.
As we begin to experience the G-forces generated by the many curves along the way, I'm reminded of just how fast we're traveling. But never once do I feel uncomfortable with the speeds we're running. It's apparent that the Mustang is in the element it was intended for.
I've got a
What's our average up here?
130.9. If I'm correct, the next one's a right-hand bend into a very short straight.
That was the speed trap right there.
Oh, I didn't see it.
Yeah, dadgummit. I didn't either. Yeah, 127. That's not where it's used. Well,
I'm sorry, Jack, I'm looking down. I can't see.
yeah.
I'm trying to find where we are here.
You're only 11. Let's see. Yeah. Yeah, we went through at 126.
Well, at least we don't disqualify.
How many? Yeah. How many seconds or how many minutes were we in?
I haven't got to it next checkpoint yet.
No, I mean, what's the time on your watch?
16:26.
Okay, so it's about 15.
I'll give you
Yeah.
coming up to Big Canyon Bridge, I'll give you a split. Okay, we're about 13 seconds too fast.
Okay.
Now we got a right. Then blind left.
My eyes are constantly moving from the road in front of us, to my course notes, to the GPS I'm monitoring, to the stopwatch as I check our time on the splits. It's easy to get confused about the corner we're approaching.
I've got a long right. Very long.
What's the average?
We're 130.1 right now.
Seconds to
Yep.
go.
Left-hand sweeper.
Running a little fast. If that mile marker was correct. 20 seconds. Hand on the stopwatch and stop.
And then the southbound leg is over. Slowing to highway legal speeds feels like we're crawling. We make our way to the courthouse in Sanderson and line up on the pre-grid for the return trip. Since there are over 100 cars that started behind us, we have plenty of time to rest, cool off, and enjoy lunch on the county courthouse lawn. We won't know our official time until the banquet that will take place tonight. According to our timing, we're 2 seconds too fast. The northbound leg has more corners and sweepers at the beginning, so it will take us longer to get our average up to the target speed. We'll try to make this leg 2 seconds slower than our target time in hopes that our total time will be right where it needs to be.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Watch.
Yep. Go. So we got a left into another left.
The northbound leg was a continuation of what I'd experienced going south. A combination of high-speed straightaways and fast and slow-speed turns. Eyes darting back and forth from GPS, course notes, stopwatch, and the road in front of us over and over again.
Got a left, hard hand quarter, short straight. Now we got a right hand, very short straight.
Jack drives the car beautifully. It's obvious he's done this before and is comfortable with the car. Although we're traveling at high speed the entire way, topping 153 miles per hour at one point, I never find myself worried.
Slide left hand.
The combination of Jack's driving and the Mustang's stability make me comfortable as well.
Followed by another left. Now we're going to go right uphill. Left hand corner into long right.
And then
Now left. Yeah, I'm sorry. Bounce around. It's hard to read sometimes. Another right.
Then what? What's over?
Another right.
Okay. Gotta eat them all.
I'm having trouble focusing my eyes. I'm bouncing around a little bit here today. Another right. Long straight.
We're at 152. What's the average on the GPS?
126.8, 126.9 now.
Okay.
Large right hand corner uphill. No, into short straight.
What's my average?
129.21.
Okay.
And then it's over. We'll find out that we've driven the first 59-mile leg in 27 minutes, 12.2 seconds, at an average speed of 130.131 miles per hour, so our timing was pretty close. We drove the return leg in 27 minutes, 13.766 seconds, at an average speed of 130.006 miles per hour, which was tops in our division for that leg. But we wind up fifth in class when the two legs are combined. Our goal was to drive 118 miles in 54 minutes, 27.692 seconds. We did it in 54 minutes, 25.966 seconds. Our average speed for the 118 miles was 130.069 miles per hour. I guess it's not too bad for a rookie navigator. Well, we may not have won the race, but I don't think anyone had a better experience than I did. I want to say a special thanks to my friend Jack for inviting me to join him. I had a ball. Thanks for watching. I hope you liked my video. Subscribe to my channel and join me for future adventures. My name is Bill, and I am the Well-Worn Hiker.